Number 50, we have 2x cubed plus 25 all over x plus 3, right? And we're gonna answer this one, get the quotient by synthetic division, right? Let's read our step number 1, right? Let's read this one in here. Chris, consider
the numerical coefficients of the given dividend in the standard form, right? As placeholders for missing terms.
Thank you. All right. There we go. So, with that being said, I'm going to put that dividend in here. Here it is, right? 2x cubed, right? There's no x squared, so I'm going to put 0x squared. Okay? There's no x, so I'm going to put 0x. Those are our placeholders. Plus 25. Okay, and what are the numerical coefficients? Here they are, 2, 0, 0, and 25. Good. Once again, we write those in standard form. And once again, if there are missing terms, like there's no x squared, there's no x, in between x cubed and the constant 25, then you're going to put zeros as placeholders. Are we good? So once again, what are the numerical coefficients? 2, a 0, 0, and 25. Okay. Next, step number 2. Let's read our step number 2 for such. Adam, go ahead.
Draw a divisor box and solve for divisor equals 0.
Equals 0, right? So the divisor box, you either put that on the right or on the left. It doesn't really matter. Wherever you want to put it, right? So again, it's up to you guys, right? Where do you want to put it? The division box, divisor box. Right or left? Left. This is my left. Thank you. So I'm just gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put a box. Let's call it a divisor box. Equal to 0, right? And what's your divisor? X plus 3 equal to 0, and solve for x, right? And what's your x value in here? What you gonna do on both sides to solve for x? In this case, Lexani, you want x plus 3 equal to 0. You just want x, right? How do you remove the 3?
You divide.
What's the inverse of plus?
Oh, minus.
There we go, right? Minus 3. And with that being said, x equals negative 3. Are we good, guys? Got it, right? So again, that's our step number 2. Divisor box, and set your divisor equal to a 0. So for x. Okay. You good? Now after this, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put first a bar below it. Okay. Later, we're gonna add the columns together. So I'm gonna put a plus in there. Okay. Now let's read our step number 3. So there's like 3 steps in here combined in step number 3, right? So this is a combo, right? Step number 3. Let's read it in here, okay? Absalom, go ahead.
Write down the first term of
Dividend.
dividend.
All right, let's do that one first, right? Thank you. You see these 2? Bring this down. First term of the dividend. Get it? Okay. Continue.
Multiply by divisor resulting and add the next dividend.
Thank you, right? So whatever this is, you're going to multiply this by the divisor, right? What's 2 times negative 3? Negative 6, right? And that negative 6, you're going to what? Add it to the next dividend, which is 0, right? So again, what's 2 times negative 3? Negative 6. And you're going to add it to the next dividend, which is 0. We good? All right, so what's that? What's 0 plus negative 6? Emma?
0 plus negative 6.
Plus negative 6.
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Right. What's next in here, right? So once again, let's go back in here, right? Step 3. Bring down the first term, 2, right? Multiply by the divisor, negative 6, and add to the next dividend, which is 0. Are we good? Right? So what's 0 plus negative 6? Negative 6. All right? right? Now what's next? What do we do with that one, right? Step number 4. Let's read that one. Victor?
Repeat step 3 till last term.
Okay, so again, we're gonna do that one once again, right? So this is already brought down, -6. What you're gonna do with this and that? Multiply, right? Very good. Yeah, what's that gonna be? 18, right? -6 times -3. This is 18. Put on the next dividend and add once again. Very good, that is correct. 0 plus 18? 18. Well, we're not yet done, but we're almost there. Repeat the same thing again. What you're going to do with 18 and -3? Multiply once again. What's that going to be? 18 times -3 on your calculator. So you can get your TI or decimals, right? Put it in there. 18 times -3. Be careful with the negative signs, guys. What you got? -54. Add it to the last dividend number, right? And what's that gonna be? Again, use your calculator for such. Again, always add, all right? What's that gonna be? 25 minus 54, and you said -29. Thank you. So repeat step 3 until last term. Well, we have done it until the last term. Are we good? Okay. Again, let's repeat what we did. 2, bring down. You good? Multiply. And then add to the next dividend. Right? Okay. Repeat. Multiply. Add to the next dividend. Okay. Once again, last one. Repeat. Multiply. Add to the last dividend. Right? So you stop until the last term. Get it? Okay. Now, what are these numbers in here? What do they mean? Okay. Well, let's see. What did it say in here? Okay. Let me just get a blue marker in here. Okay. Thomas, let's read step number 5.
The last resulting number is the remainder.
All right. So where in here is the remainder? What number is the remainder?
-29.
-29. Right. So this is the remainder. Call it Rx. Get it? Okay. Step number 6. We're almost there, right? Step number 6. Giselle, go ahead. Remaining terms.
Remaining terms are coefficients of the quotient 1 degree less than given the dividend.
Thank you, right? So these remaining coefficients are coefficients of the quotient, right? 1 degree less than the dividend, right? So if your dividend is degree 3, then that means this is what? Degree 2, right? So this is what? 2x squared. Get it? Minus 6x. Good, right? Plus 18. Right? So, as you may notice, this is what? 1 degree less than the dividend. So there we go, right? We got the quotient, QX. We got the remainder, -29. And we got our divisor, right? X plus 3. Are we good? Right? Last step. Well, by the way, I have put in here as well like such, right? Multiply the quotient, right? So multiply the quotient by the divisor denominator if needed, right? In some cases, if your divisor box in here has a denominator, right? For example, if this is -3/2, then the 2, you will multiply the quotient by that, right? If needed. But in this case, it's not. It has no denominator, then it's fine. We good? Okay. Last step, number 6. Let's read that step number 6. Jaden, go ahead.
Express answer in cube x plus rx over dx.
Thank you. All right. So what's the answer? 2x squared minus 6x plus 18. That's the quotient, right? Minus the remainder, right? So that's minus because it's negative. Right? over the divisor. And what's your given divisor, guys? X plus. And that is your answer. By the way, this is your D divisor. And again, you can verify